The button.
I just start, yeah?
Yeah, go.
The respiratory system is responsible for providing oxygen and removing carbon dioxide. Within the respiratory system, you have the pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchus, bronchioles, lungs, lobes, pleural membrane, and cavity, thoracic cavity, visceral, pleura, pleural fluid, alveoli, and diaphragm. The pharynx is a funnel shape in which connects nasal cavity and the mouth to the larynx and esophagus. The larynx is also known as the voice box that contains vocal cords which connects the pharynx and trachea. The trachea, also known as the windpipe, it travels down the front in the front of the esophagus and branches into the right and left bronchi. The bronchus carries the air to the lungs. The bronchioles are at the end of the bronchi and are small air sacs, also known as the alveoli. The lungs extend down the front of the diaphragm. Each lung is divided into lobes. In the left side there are 3, and on the right there are 2. The thoracic cavity is protected by thoracic wall and separated from abdominal cavity by the diaphragm. The visceral pleural covers the surface of the lungs and in the lobes. Pleural fluid fills the space in between, allowing the lungs to glide over the thoracic wall. Alveoli provides gaseous exchange by diffusion. The diaphragm separates the chest from the abdominals and is most important factor involving breathing.
Okay, the chronic responses of respiratory system. The increase in oxygen diffusion rate. An increase in diffusion rate in tissues favours oxygen movement from the capillaries to the tissues and carbon dioxide from the cells to the blood. With regular training, these rates increase, allowing oxygen and carbon dioxide to diffuse more rapidly. The increased strength of respiratory muscles. The diaphragm and intercostal muscles increase in strength, allowing for greater expansion of the chest cavity. The increased minute ventilation depends on breathing rate and total volume. During exercise, adults can generally achieve approximately 15 times resting values. The increased vital capacity. Vital capacity increases in response to physical training to provide an increased and more efficient supply of oxygen to working muscles. During strenuous exercise, oxygen diffusion may increase by as much as 3-fold above the resting level.